Hey Earth Signs, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. We're going to do your general energy read for the week of November 11th to the 18th. Keep in mind these are general reads, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. If you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. As always, in case you are new to the channel, I do two cards. One card is the general energy, and the second card is the possible outcome. We always charge our decks on crystal organite pucks and your personalized astrological sign cards. So we are doing the general energy for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people. So let's get started. Also, I want to let you guys know, every time before I do readings, I always meditate on the reading. And usually I get songs, but for this, for you guys, I seen a field. It was a field, very green, beautiful field with a lot of pretty, bright flowers. And I seen two rabbits. One rabbit was like very close where I could see very clearly. And then there was another rabbit like off in the distance. But either way it goes, I was able to see the, I was able to see the rabbit. It wasn't so far that I couldn't see it. So it's kind of giving me a message that there may be somebody around you. And I didn't pick up anything negative. It may be someone around you, a love interest possibly, I'm feeling like. And you're not seeing it. And that's interesting because as soon as I part the deck, and this is, wow, that's interesting because that's exactly how I seen this rabbit. One rabbit, this is a cat, but the rabbit was close like this. Like you couldn't see the body, you just seen his face. And then look what you got here in the background, a rabbit. That's so interesting. And you'll often see during the readings that I'll show you guys the cards that are being pulled. I mean, when I divide the deck, the cards that are facing us, because 9 times out of 10 is definitely underlying the energy. And it's interesting because the 9 of Swords in reverse. So there's something going on with you guys in your thoughts. You're in your head about something. But I like that it's in reverse because that's letting us know that you could be coming out of that, right? And I'm seeing a lot of spirit animal energy for you guys because, in this card, you guys got a lot of help around you. In this card, you have a rabbit and then you have a cat. And then in this one, if you look in the window, there's an owl. You guys have a lot of spirit energy around you. And then owls and they represent knowledge and wisdom, right? So you could be, excuse me, you can be coming into some type of clarity. Wow. And I'm parting the deck so I can shut. I'm parting the deck and you are getting this again. The 9 of Swords again with the Lovers. I'm sorry, the 2 of Cups upright. You guys are definitely thinking about a relationship matter. And I'm being drawn to the fact of, I'm always drawn to this with this card, how you have this beam of light in between their third eye. Whoever this person is that you're dealing with or you're thinking about or heavily on your mind, you and this person have a very spiritual connection. Interesting. Yep, you guys have a very spiritual connection. Almost, I want to say telepathic. And as I'm parting the deck again, you have the 2 of Cups in reverse and then you have the Sun. And I was saying that it's something in the background. You may have not even met this person, Earth Signs. Because I feel like with this thing being in reverse next to the Sun, I don't feel like that's negative. I feel like you're about to meet this person. That's what I'm picking up for the Earth Signs. You guys are about to meet somebody. And they could be a very significant person in your life, a soulmate, a very possibly long-lasting soulmate. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun again. It's in reverse, but it doesn't matter. We already know upright, reverse doesn't matter. Sun is positive. But with it being reversed the second time when we've seen it, it could be, like I said, you're not seeing this person because you don't even know this person is on your path. You don't even know they're coming. And that's why when I seen that field, that rabbit was so far in the distance, I was still able to see it. But it wasn't right next to the other rabbit, which lets me know that, that other rabbit doesn't even know there was another rabbit in that field, that it even existed. But I feel like you're going to see that soon because, we got that Sun card. What you got? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, but it came up in reverse. And Wands is fire sign, so you could be possibly getting ready to meet Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus person, or you could have that in your chart. With it coming in reverse, I feel like that's you. It's in your chart. Because in reverse, it's like, you know, the Knight of Wands is about, Wands period is about forward movement and passion. In reverse, you're not feeling that, you're not seeing that. That's why I feel like this is you. Because you're not, like I said, I feel like you're not seeing this, you're not seeing this person. You're not seeing that there's somebody on your path. And it's interesting that I keep saying path because they're on a path. But it's in reverse. So a path to where? That's what you're questioning. You know, where's this person at? Yeah, this is about love for you guys and not seeing it. But I feel like somebody's going to come into you guys' life. And it feels like fairly soon, actually. Ooh, okay. So you had 2 cards flip out. The Death card and then the Fool. I only do 2 cards, but I'm going to take this as an underlying energy because I feel like it's appropriate for this reading. We know the Fool is about a new start. And that's and moving forward into something blindly. And like I just said, I feel like you guys are going to come into... Yeah, you guys are going to get ready to meet somebody. Somebody's coming into your life. And with the Death card, I'm not taking this as something negative. This came up right. I'm taking this as this, whatever the cycle is in love of you not having a partnership or love, it's about to come to an end. You're about to meet somebody. And that's why this Fool popped out, because you're going through a new cycle. Okay, you're going into a new cycle. And somebody's going to be at the end of that road. Most definitely. Okay, so as I'm looking at the cards, it's in reverse, right? But because this came in reverse, you got 2 horses. When you see this right here, in the shield, you have a horse. And we know horses about travel, forward movement. You guys are about to move forward along your path towards somebody. Or somebody is heading on your path towards you. Most definitely. Don't question that at all. We're going to get 2 clarifying cards for your Knight of Wands and your Death card. We're going to get 2 clarifying cards. Well, a card for each, right? Yep, you guys got somebody on your path. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing 2s, right? And I just said I keep seeing 2s, and then you got the 2 of Wands. And then the Tower. And like I said, you have the Death card, your clarifying card. That's an ending. And then this is an ending. So you could be coming just, look, and I just said 2s. Okay? You got 2 people falling from the Tower. You could have just ended a relationship recently. And that's why you got the Death card. So something just ended in a relationship. And then you got the 2 of Wands popping up. Like I said, I feel like you guys are dealing with a fire sign. You guys could be getting ready to meet a fire sign. And this person, I feel like, is going to be very positive, and they're going to be well off. Like, look how well groomed he is. And he looks like someone of power, someone of stature. This person, I feel like this person is going to be a positive addition to your life. And as I say that, I'm looking at the deck, and it's sitting down, and then you have 3 of Cups up under that. So, yeah. Even like I said, we're not pulling this card, but this is your underlying energies. When I separated the deck, these are the cards that popped up. You guys could be getting ready to meet a fire sign, or like I said, it could be fire in your chart. But you guys, I feel like you guys might be getting ready to meet a fire sign. Sun, Moon, rising Venus person. And as I shuffle again, you got the fire sign again, right? The 2 of Wands in reverse. And that's at the bottom of the deck. Regardless if it's upright or reverse, I'm picking up just the energies overall. Okay. Page of Wands flipped over. So like I said, you have the Knight of Wands as your general energy. And then clarifying it is the Page of Wands. Same thing, right? First time it came out in reverse, and it's coming up upright. You guys are going to... Yep, there's forward movement. And I'm being drawn to the fact that the Wands, I always see that with the Wands. You see how you have these buds of leaves sprouting out of that wand? Growth, right? And then I'm also being drawn to these mountains. There's 3, right? So you could possibly be getting ready to meet this person in the next 3 weeks, 3 months. I was immediately drawn to that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you see how it looks so dry? There's no plant life, no grass. It's the end of a dry spell for you guys, I feel like. And then I'm also being drawn to how this earth, this is an earth reading, of course, right? But again, I'm being just drawn to this earth. And I know this is you. It's the end of a dry spell. Because he's standing on this earth that looks very dry. Right? It's the end of a dry spell for you guys in dating, I feel like. Give me one clarifying card for the death card. One clarifying card. Okay. And then you have the Four of Wands. But it popped up in reverse. And I don't feel like, again, I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I think it's because, like I said, you guys aren't seeing this future or this person. So you're wondering, when is it ever going to happen for you? And like I said, I keep seeing twos, and then you got two people here, right? You guys are going to meet somebody soon. Somebody is on your path, and that's for sure. That's for certain. Somebody is heading on your path. So let's get started from the beginning. You have the Knight of Wands, and it came in reverse. Like I said, you're feeling a lack of passion in life. Something, you know, and I know that this is pertaining to love, because I'm just, intuitively, I'm being drawn, first of all, the red. You know, that red is about passion, desire, lust, power, things of that nature. And I'm feeling like there's a lack of passion. And I feel like that because it's in reverse. But your clarifying card, which is the same card, different deck, is the Page of Wands, upright. That dry spell is about to end. You see there's leaves budding from that wand, right? And he's looking at it. He's looking at those trees growing. So even though you don't see it right now, I have a feeling that you guys are feeling like something is coming. You know, I'm one of those type of people, like, before big shifts and big things happen in life, I always have this feeling, like I can feel it in the pit of my stomach. Like I can feel like something is getting ready to happen. Like something is on the way. And I feel like you guys can feel that. Your possible outcome is the Death card. I feel like this may be coming from, you're coming from ending a relationship. And then this could also mean that this dry spell is coming to an end. And I know that because you have the Four of Wands in reverse. I'm going to turn it upright for the sake of visuals, right? This is the end of you being confused about this home life. You're questioning whether or not you're ever going to meet the one, or whether or not you're ever going to see some type of change in your love relationship, right? You're getting ready to end a cycle of stagnancy in love and in relationships. I feel like this is going to be, like I said, this came in reverse. It's going to move upright because, like I said, this card that popped out, I usually don't take extra cards, but I was guided to do so. There's going to be some type of forward movement. And you see how jovial and happy this person is? We know the Fool is about somebody just jumping out there and just doing something, and they're just, hey, they're just going for it. I feel like you're definitely going to move forward. And you're going to see some forward movement with a new relationship partner. And I feel like it came after a possible ending with in a relationship. Because, you know, we seen the Tower when we were parting the deck. With twice, right? And I feel like also with the Fool card, you may be feeling like it's foolish to just jump into something. Because, like, you know, we know the Fool is about somebody who's just going to jump into whatever blindly if they have to. Because they're ready for forward movement. They're ready for some type of change. And you're ready for some type of change. And this is new. And I know that because it's a page. We know the pages are new, something young. Something, you know, the pages are young. Something new and fresh, right? And this is new and fresh. You got the buds. Something new. Like I said, intuitively, before I even started reading, I seen the two rabbits. And, you know, rabbits are fertile, so be mindful of that. And rabbits just kind of, you know, they frolic and connect. And it almost seems like it's like an instant. I'm hearing it's an instant connection. And they could be telling you this too, that you might jump into something quickly and it might pop off instant, you know. So there's a warning about that. But nonetheless, with this Fool next to it, this Four of Wands that was in reverse, that's why I'm leaving it upright, because I'm telling you, you guys somebody's coming along your path and it's going to be positive. And I'm always being drawn to every visual, everything in the cards. You have this yellow background. So even though this popped up in reverse, like I said, they're telling me that this is going to turn in your favor and it's going to be upright, because this yellow we know is a joyful color, vibrancy. There's going to be something positive. And of course, I'm being drawn to this castle in the background, right? and the two people rejoicing. Like I said, it's in reverse. It popped out in reverse, but you're going to meet somebody and you're just going to jump into it. You're just going to jump into that situation wholeheartedly. You definitely are. And, you know, like I said, I'm going back to the Death card. I definitely feel like you just ended something. And that's why you might also feel foolish to jump into something. You ended something, and then there's also an end to this dry spell in love, because you ended something recently. And when I say recently, it could have been like, again, I'm hearing 3 because I'm being drawn to those 3 mountains. It could have been 3 months ago that something ended with somebody, and you feel like it's still too fresh, still something that's too soon to date. But somebody's coming along your path, and you're going to go for it. And I feel like you should. It's definitely going to be something positive, right? It's going to be something positive with this yellow in the background. It's such a joyful, the energy is joyful, and it's going to be fruitful. And I'm being drawn again to the wands, and then you have the leaves coming out of there. Leaves at the tips of it. It's going to be positive growth with you and this person, so you should definitely go for it. Okay? So earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. This is your reading. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And if you need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Until next time, take care. Bye.